Have you ever stopped to think how incredible it would be if the universe could simply open the doors to a completely new life? What if I told you that 2025 will be exactly that year for you, Aries? Yes, I'm serious. Divine energies are aligning in such a powerful way that you will experience transformations you never imagined possible. You know that feeling that something bigger is happening behind the scenes of your life? Well, that's not your imagination. The cosmos is preparing something grand, and you, child of fire, are at the center of this spiritual revolution. Since the beginning of 2025, invisible forces have begun working in your favor, removing old obstacles and opening paths that seemed impossible. It may seem strange now, but soon everything will make sense. You will look back and realize that each challenge faced recently was just preparation for what is to come. Divine energy doesn't work by chance. It works in the smallest details of your existence. And at this moment, it is literally rewriting your destiny. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll discover exactly what the 10 powerful transformations are that will definitively change your life. But be warned, because if you don't pay attention to these changes, you might end up missing unique opportunities that the universe is placing in your path. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and come with me on this journey of revelation. Because what I'm about to tell you might be exactly what you need to hear right now in your life. Transformation 1. Awakening your true spiritual essence. The first major transformation that divine energy is bringing to you in 2025 is the complete awakening of your true spiritual essence. You know that feeling that you've always been different, that there's something greater inside you waiting to be revealed? Well, that moment has arrived. For years, you may have been walking on autopilot, doing what was expected, following patterns that weren't truly yours. But now, something very profound is happening within you. It's as if an ancient voice, which has always been there but you couldn't quite hear, is finally beginning to speak louder. This voice is your soul asking for passage, wanting to express itself fully and truthfully. Divine energy is removing layer by layer all the masks you've been forced to wear throughout your life. All those false versions of yourself, created to please others or to fit into places where you never truly belonged, are being dissolved. And this can be frightening at first because when the masks fall, we become vulnerable. But we also become real, authentic, powerful. You will begin to realize that some things you've always done no longer make sense. Relationships that once seemed important will begin to lose their luster. Ambitions you pursued with all your might will seem empty. And that's not a bad thing, on the contrary. It's a sign that you are finally aligning yourself with your true purpose. The spiritual essence of Aries is that of a warrior of light, someone who came here to pave the way, to be a pioneer, to show people that it's possible to live authentically even when the whole world tries to mold us. During 2025, you will feel a new courage growing within you. A courage that doesn't come from the ego but from the soul. It's that deep certainty that you are on the right path, even when no one understands your choices. You will begin to trust your intuition more, to follow those inner impulses that you previously ignored out of fear or insecurity. And every time you honor that inner voice, you will feel an incredible strength taking over you. The people around you will notice this change. Some will approach, attracted by your authentic light. Others will distance themselves because they won't be able to bear the brilliance of your truth. And that's okay. Letting go of what no longer resonates with who you truly are is part of the transformation process. Spiritual awakening is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. Throughout 2025, you will go through various phases of this awakening. Moments of absolute clarity where everything makes sense. Moments of confusion where you will question everything. Moments of loneliness where it will seem like no one understands you. And moments of deep connection where you will feel part of something much bigger. All of this is normal and necessary. Divine energy is guiding you through each of these phases with great care and love. Trust the process even when it's difficult. Transformation 2. Healing old emotional wounds. The second powerful transformation coming your way in 2025 is the profound healing of emotional wounds you've carried for a long time. Perhaps even from past lives, but certainly from this life as well. Aries is a fire sign, known for strength and courage, but that doesn't mean you don't have your own pain stored deep inside. In fact, you often hide this pain behind an armor of strength and independence. But the time has come to remove that armor and allow divine light to enter the darkest places in your heart. You may not even be fully aware of all the wounds you carry. Some are so buried, so hidden, that you don't even remember how they got there. Childhood rejections, betrayals by people you loved, moments when you felt invisible or undervalued, situations where your courage was mistaken for aggression, times when your enthusiasm was extinguished by people who couldn't keep up with your energy. All of this has left its mark, and these marks have been influencing your choices and relationships to this day, even if you don't realize it. Throughout 2025, divine energy will bring these wounds to the surface so they can finally be healed. And pay attention, because when I say the wounds will resurface, it means you may go through situations that will make you feel these pains again. Not to hurt you more, but to give you the chance to truly heal. It's like when you need to clean an old wound before it heals completely. It may hurt during the cleaning, but it's necessary. You will find yourself remembering old situations, feeling emotions you thought you had overcome, facing fears you believed you had left behind. And it's okay to feel this way. In fact, it's essential that you allow yourself to feel. Throughout your life, you've been taught that strength means not showing weakness, that crying is for weak people, that you always need to be in control. But true strength lies in having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit that you also get hurt, that you also need care and time to heal. The emotional healing that comes in 2025 is not superficial. This isn't the temporary cure that happens when you simply distract your mind and pretend everything is okay. It's a deep healing that happens at the root of the problem. It's the healing that frees you from repetitive patterns, that allows you to finally create healthy relationships, that gives you true inner peace. And for this healing to happen, you need to be willing to do your part. Divine energy will give you all the tools and opportunities, but you need the courage to use those tools. This may mean seeking professional help if necessary. It may mean having difficult conversations with people from your past. It may mean forgiving those who hurt you, or more importantly, forgiving yourself for the times you didn't act in the best way. Forgiveness is an essential part of this transformation. And forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or pretending nothing happened. Forgiving means releasing the negative energy you've been carrying, letting go of the weight that prevents you from flying. When you forgive, you're not doing the other person a favor, you're freeing yourself. As these wounds heal, you will notice incredible changes in your life. You will feel lighter, more at peace, more capable of loving and truly connecting with people. You will stop repeating the same mistakes in relationships. You will stop attracting situations that hurt you. And you will begin to create a reality based on love, not fear. Transformation 3. Expanding your material prosperity. The third divine transformation coming to you in 2025 is related to the expansion of your material prosperity. And when I talk about prosperity, I'm not just talking about money, although money is also part of it. I'm talking about abundance in all areas of your life. Resources, opportunities, connections, recognition for your work, and yes, also financial stability. For a long time, you may have believed that you needed to fight hard to achieve things, that nothing came easy, that you always had to work twice as hard to achieve half. And indeed, the last few years may have been challenging in this sense. You worked hard, you made an effort, you gave your best, but the results didn't always match your effort. This may have generated frustration, tiredness, even the feeling that you were doing something wrong. But let me tell you an important truth. You weren't doing anything wrong. What was happening is that the universe was preparing you to receive something much greater. It was strengthening you, teaching you important lessons, aligning the right energies. And now in 2025, the harvest time has arrived. Divine energy is opening portals of prosperity that will surprise you. Opportunities will appear from places you never imagined. People will emerge offering partnerships, projects, and possibilities that perfectly match your talents. Your value will finally be recognized in the way you've always deserved. But be aware, because prosperity won't magically fall from the sky without you doing anything. Divine energy is creating the perfect conditions, but you need to be attentive to recognize opportunities when they appear. And more importantly, you need to have the courage to seize these opportunities, even when they come in unexpected ways. Sometimes prosperity comes disguised. It may come in the form of an invitation that initially seems small but opens enormous doors. It may come through someone you've just met who will become fundamental to your growth. It may come through an idea that suddenly arises and that you need the courage to put into practice. The universe will send you the signals, but you need to be awake to perceive them. During 2025, it's also important that you work on your relationship with money and abundance. Many people carry limiting beliefs about prosperity without even realizing it. Things they heard in childhood, ideas about money being dirty or about rich people being bad. thoughts that they don't deserve to have much. All of this creates energetic blockages that prevent abundance from flowing freely in their lives. So, pay attention to your thoughts about money. Observe how you feel when you think about earning more, having more, living in abundance. If feelings of guilt, fear, or a sense of unworthiness arise, work on them. Because you do deserve to have a prosperous, comfortable, abundant life. This doesn't make you less spiritual. On the contrary, when you are materially well off, you can help more people. You can focus more on your spiritual growth without the constant worry of survival. You can be an example that it is possible to unite spirituality and prosperity. Furthermore, the prosperity that comes in 2025 has a greater purpose. It's not just about accumulating possessions or living in luxury, although you can certainly enjoy the comfort you will achieve. Prosperity comes to give you stability and freedom to fulfill your life's mission, so that you can dedicate your time and energy to what truly matters, to what makes your heart sing. Then, receive this abundance with gratitude, and with the awareness that you are a channel through which divine energy flows to bless others as well. If you're enjoying these revelations about the transformations that 2025 is bringing you, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any important messages the universe has to share with you. And leave a comment below about where you're watching from. I love knowing that these messages are reaching so many different places and touching so many hearts. If these words are resonating with you, if you feel this message came at the right time, consider supporting the channel by becoming a subscriber. Your supportive energy helps this work continue and reach even more people who need to hear these messages of hope and transformation. Now let's continue, because we still have many important revelations ahead. Transformation 4. Strengthening your true relationships. The fourth powerful transformation that divine energy is bringing to you in 2025 is the strengthening of your true relationships and the dissolution of those that have already fulfilled their purpose in your life. Relationships are a fundamental part of the human experience, and for Aries, such an intense and passionate sign, connections with other people play an even more important role. But you haven't always known how to choose well who to relate to, have you? Sometimes your generosity and open heart led you to trust people who didn't deserve your trust. Other times, your intensity scared people who weren't prepared to keep up with your energy. And at many times you may have felt alone even when surrounded by people, because the connections were superficial, not touching the depth of your soul. All of this is about to change significantly. During 2025, the universe will do a real cleansing of your relationship circles. And when I say cleansing, it's not something you will necessarily do consciously or in a planned way. Things will simply happen naturally. People who have always been there for you may start to drift away for no apparent reason. Conversations that once flowed easily will begin to feel forced. Dates you used to enjoy will start to leave you tired instead of energized. And all of this is the universe working in your favor, removing people who are just taking up space but not really contributing to your growth. Don't be sad when this happens. Don't try to force relationships that are naturally dissolving. Understand that every person who comes into our lives has a purpose, and when that purpose is fulfilled, it's natural for paths to separate. This doesn't mean that the time you spent together wasn't important. It was and always will be. But now it's time to move on, to make room for new connections that are more aligned with who you are becoming. And these new connections will come, you can be sure. During 2025, you will meet incredible people who will understand you in a way you may never have experienced before. They are souls who are on the same frequency as you, who share similar values, who truly inspire and support you. These people will often appear when you least expect them, in unexpected places, through seemingly casual situations that were actually carefully orchestrated by the universe. Pay special attention to those connections that arise easily and naturally, where conversation flows effortlessly, where you feel comfortable being who you really are. These are signs that you have found your tribe, your soulmate. And I'm not necessarily talking about many people. Sometimes one or two true connections are worth more than dozens of superficial relationships. Quality always trumps quantity when it comes to relationships. For Aries who are already in a romantic relationship, 2025 brings the strengthening of that union or clarity about whether that relationship should continue. If you are with the right person, you will experience an incredible renewal of your connection. You will rediscover each other, deepen your intimacy, and build together an even more solid foundation for the future. But if you are in a relationship that no longer serves your highest good, Divine energy will bring this to light clearly and undeniably. And however painful it may be to acknowledge this, it's better to have clarity than to continue in a situation that prevents you from evolving. For single Aries, 2025 may bring meaningful love, but only if you are truly ready for it. And being ready doesn't just mean wanting to be in a relationship. It means having worked through your inner issues, having healed your wounds, being whole within yourself. Because healthy relationships aren't about filling voids. They're about two complete people choosing to walk together. The universe won't bring you true love while you're still searching in others for what you can only find within yourself. Transformation 5. Developing your natural gifts and talents. The fifth divine transformation coming to you in 2025 is the complete development of your natural gifts and talents, many of which you may not even be aware you possess. Each person is born with unique abilities, with special gifts that are part of their mission in this life. And you, as an Aries, have very powerful gifts related to leadership, courage, the ability to start new things and inspire others to act. But perhaps you have never had the opportunity to fully develop these gifts, or perhaps you have been discouraged from using them. Society often tries to fit us into boxes, into predefined roles that don't necessarily match our essence. And when you try to fit into something that isn't truly yours, your natural talents remain dormant, hidden, without space to shine. During 2025, divine energy will awaken these talents in a way you won't be able to ignore. You will begin to feel stronger creative impulses. You will have brilliant ideas seemingly emerging from nowhere. You will feel the urge to try new things you never imagined would be interesting. These impulses aren't random. They're your soul asking for expression, your gifts wanting to manifest in the world. It's very important that you pay attention to these inspirations and have the courage to follow them, even if they seem strange or impractical at first. Often, the greatest talents emerge unexpectedly and develop in directions we never planned. That thing you do naturally, effortlessly, that seems so simple to you but that other people find incredible, is probably one of your greatest gifts. Sometimes we don't value our own talents precisely because they're easy for us, so we think they have no value. But the truth is exactly the opposite. What is easy and natural for you is probably where your greatest potential for impact on the world lies. Think about the areas of your life where you naturally excel, where people seek you out for help or advice, where you feel time flies by because you're so involved you don't even notice. These are important clues about where your true talents lie. And in 2025, you will have concrete opportunities to develop and monetize these talents in ways you may never have considered before. You might discover a passion for teaching and decide to share your knowledge in some way. You might realize you have a hidden artistic talent and begin to explore it. You might recognize your natural leadership ability and decide to take on positions where you can guide and inspire others. The possibilities are endless, and the universe will present you with paths you didn't even know existed. But it's important to understand that developing talents requires dedication and practice. Even natural gifts need to be refined, perfected, and worked on. So don't expect things to magically happen without you doing your part. If you feel the calling to develop a specific talent, invest time and energy in it. Seek learning, practice regularly, and don't be afraid to make mistakes in the process. It is through mistakes that we learn and evolve. During 2025, it's also possible that you will discover talents in completely new areas, things you've never explored before, but that will fascinate you when you begin. Keep an open mind to these discoveries. Don't limit yourself to who you've always been or what people expect of you. You are a constantly evolving being, and new talents can manifest at any stage of life. And remember that your talents are not just for your own benefit. They are gifts you receive to share with the world, to contribute in some meaningful way to collective evolution. When you use your gifts in service to others, when you put your talents to good use, life is filled with purpose and meaning in a way that material success alone could never provide. Transformation 6. The transformation of your physical and energetic health. The sixth divine transformation coming to you in 2025 is deeply connected to your physical and energetic health. This is fundamental because your body is the temple where your soul dwells in this earthly experience. If the temple is not well cared for, your entire life experience is affected. You may have neglected your health lately, always prioritizing work, responsibilities, and the needs of others while your own needs were left for later. This is very common in people with a strong energy of Aries, because you are always so focused on conquering, on doing, on achieving, that you forget that the body also needs attention and care. But the universe is sending a clear message in 2025. The time has come to prioritize your physical and energetic well-being, not as a luxury but as a fundamental necessity. Because if you are not well, you will not be able to accomplish anything that the universe is preparing for you. It's like trying to drive a car without fuel or with a broken engine. You might be able to move a little, but you won't get far. Divine energy will send you signals to pay more attention to your body. These may be subtle signs at first, such as unexplained fatigue, pains that appear without a clear reason, difficulty sleeping, changes in appetite or mood. Or they may be more evident signs, situations that force you to stop and take care of yourself. Whatever the form, don't ignore these signals. Your body is speaking to you, asking for attention, care, and respect. During 2025, you will feel a greater calling to create healthier routines in your life. It may be the impulse to start exercising regularly, to change your diet, to sleep better, to drink more water. All those things you know you should do but always found excuses to postpone. Now divine energy will give you the motivation and willpower needed to truly implement these changes. And the most interesting thing is that, unlike other times when you tried to change and couldn't maintain it, this time it will be different. The changes will happen more naturally because they are aligned with a greater transformation happening within you. It won't be that forced sacrificial thing where you're fighting against yourself. It will be a change that flows, that makes sense, that makes you feel good. You will begin to notice how your body responds positively when you take care of it with love and attention. More energy, more mental clarity, more emotional balance, more willingness to face the challenges of everyday life. And this creates a positive cycle, because the better you feel, the more motivated you are to continue taking care of yourself. In addition to physical health, energetic health is also very important and directly connected. Energetic health has to do with protecting your energy from negative influences, with regularly cleansing your energy field, with distancing yourself from people and situations that drain your vitality. As an Aries, you have very strong energy, but that doesn't mean it's inexhaustible, or that it can't be affected by low energies around you. During 2025, you will learn to be more selective about who and what you spend your energy on. You will learn to say no without guilt, to establish healthy boundaries, to distance yourself when necessary. And you will develop practices to keep your energy clean and vibrating high. It could be meditation, it could be connecting with nature, it could be a specific spiritual practice that resonates with you. The important thing is to find what works for you and make it part of your routine. Some people may think you're being selfish for prioritizing your well-being, but don't let that get you down. Taking care of yourself isn't selfishness, it's self-love, it's responsibility. And the better you feel, the more positively you can contribute to the world around you. You can't give what you don't have. You can't help others if you yourself are empty and exhausted. Transformation 7. Clarity about your life purpose. The seventh divine transformation coming to you in 2025 is complete clarity about your life purpose, about the reason you are here at this specific moment in history, in this body, in this life. Many people spend their entire lives searching for their purpose and never find it because they look in the wrong places, or because they are not ready to see it. But you, in 2025, will receive this clarity in such a powerful way that you will not be able to deny or ignore it. And this will change absolutely everything in your life. Life purpose is not necessarily a specific career or a grand mission that you need to accomplish alone. It can be something much simpler and at the same time much deeper. It can be the way you relate to people, the love you spread wherever you go, the courage you inspire in others by living your truth. It can be creating a family and raising your children with awareness and love. It can be developing a specific talent and sharing it with the world. It can simply be being yourself in the most authentic way possible, because that in itself already inspires transformation in the people around you. What all these possibilities have in common is that they are unique to you. They are expressions of your deepest essence, the way your soul has chosen to contribute to collective evolution. During 2025, you will begin to have profound insights into what truly matters to you, what truly makes your heart vibrate, what makes you feel alive and connected to something greater. These insights can come in many forms, through vivid dreams that carry important messages, through synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that happen repeatedly and that you know are not by chance, through conversations with people who suddenly say exactly what you needed to hear, through moments of silence where you simply know without needing a logical explanation. Pay close attention to these moments, because they are the universe communicating directly with you, showing you the way. And when you receive this clarity about your purpose, you will feel something very specific. A feeling that everything finally falls into place, that your whole life makes sense now, that all the challenges you face were preparation for this moment. It will be like putting the last piece of a giant puzzle together and finally seeing the complete picture. And with that clarity comes responsibility, because once you know your purpose, you can no longer pretend you don't know. You can no longer live on autopilot or make choices that go against your truth. You need the courage to align your life with your purpose, even if it means making big and scary changes. It might mean changing careers, even if you've already invested years in your current field. It might mean moving to another place, leaving relationships that no longer serve you, starting projects that the people around you don't understand. But when you are aligned with your purpose, the universe conspires in your favor in incredible ways. The right doors open, the right people appear, the necessary resources arrive. And most importantly, you feel an inner peace and a deep satisfaction that doesn't depend on external validation or specific results. You simply know you are doing what you should be doing, living as you should be living. And that is worth more than any conventional success. For Aries, purpose is usually about leadership, courage, blazing new trails, and being a pioneer. You came here to show people that it's possible to live authentically, that it's possible to follow your heart, even when your mind is afraid, that it's possible to start over as many times as necessary until you find the right path. This is your medicine, your unique gift to the world. Transformation 8. The expansion of your spiritual consciousness. The 8th divine transformation coming to you in 2025 is the massive expansion of your spiritual consciousness, leading you to levels of understanding about life, the universe, and yourself that you never imagined possible. Spirituality doesn't necessarily have anything to do with religion, although it can include it if it's important to you. Spirituality is about recognizing that there is much more to existence than what our 5 physical senses can perceive. It's about connecting with the divine source that exists within you and in everything that exists. Throughout your life, you have probably had moments of questioning the meaning of existence, what happens after death, whether there is indeed a greater purpose behind everything, or if life is just a series of random events. These questions are natural and important. They are signs that your soul is seeking connection with something greater. In 2025, you will not only ask these questions, you will begin to receive answers. Not necessarily logical answers that can be explained with words, but answers that you feel, that you know in the core of your being. You will begin to have experiences that expand your perception of reality. You may develop sensitivities you didn't have before. Perceiving energies, feeling presences, having premonitions or prophetic dreams, picking up on the thoughts and emotions of those around you with impressive clarity. This may be a little scary at first, especially if you have always been a very rational and practical person. But don't be afraid of these experiences. They are gifts, expansions of your consciousness, invitations to explore dimensions of existence that go far beyond the material world. As your spiritual awareness expands, you will also begin to see life from a completely different perspective. Things that once seemed terrible will make sense as part of a larger plan. People who hurt you will appear as teachers who taught you important lessons. Difficult situations will reveal themselves as necessary preparation for future opportunities. You will understand that nothing is by chance, that there is a divine intelligence orchestrating everything behind the scenes, and that you have always been guided and protected, even when you didn't realize it. This understanding brings a profound peace that cannot be shaken by life's external turbulences. You cease to be a victim of circumstances and become a conscious co-creator of your reality. You understand that your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions are constantly shaping your life experience. And with this understanding comes the power to change what isn't working, to intentionally create the life you want to live. During 2025, you may also feel drawn to studying spiritual themes more deeply. This could be meditation, the study of sacred texts, knowledge about energies, crystals, astrology, numerology, or any other practice that resonates with you. Follow these impulses, because they are your soul-seeking tools and knowledge that will help you on your journey. But also have discernment. Not everything presented as spiritual is genuine or beneficial. Always use your intuition and critical sense to evaluate what makes sense to you and what doesn't. Another characteristic of this expansion of consciousness is that you will feel more connected to everything and everyone. You will begin to realize that there is no real separation between you and the rest of creation, that we are all part of the same divine energy manifested in different forms. This naturally brings more compassion, more empathy, more love for all forms of life. You may find yourself moved by simple things, like a sunset or a child's smile, because you will recognize the divine presence manifesting through these experiences. And this heightened sensitivity, far from being a weakness, is actually a sign that you are evolving, that you are becoming more human in the deepest sense of the word. Transformation 9. Empowering your voice and your truth. The ninth divine transformation coming to you in 2025 is the complete empowerment of your voice and your truth. For too long, you may have silenced your truth to keep the peace, to avoid bothering others, to fit in, to be accepted. You may have swallowed words that needed to be said. You may have agreed to things that went against your convictions. You may have pretended to be someone you weren't to please others. All of this created an enormous weight within you, because every time you don't honor your truth, you are betraying yourself. And this has a high cost, both for your emotional health and your vital energy. But 2025 marks the end of this pattern. Divine energy is giving you the courage and strength needed to finally use your voice authentically and powerfully. And when I say voice, I'm not just talking about literally speaking, although that's also important. I'm talking about expressing who you are completely, without filters, without masks, without fear of others' judgment. This can manifest in many ways. It can be through the words you choose to say or not say. It can be through your actions, your choices, the way you live your life. It can be through some form of creative expression, such as writing, painting, making music, creating content. Any way in which you allow your true essence to manifest in the world. During 2025, you will realize that it becomes increasingly difficult to remain silent when you should speak, increasingly uncomfortable to agree with things that don't resonate with you, increasingly impossible to maintain masks. And that's great, even if at first it seems scary or inconvenient. Because when you use your authentic voice, when you live your truth, you attract people and situations into your life that are aligned with who you really are. And you push away what no longer belongs to your reality. It's like a natural filter that works in your favor. Of course, using your voice authentically doesn't mean being rude, aggressive, or disrespectful. You can be completely honest and at the same time kind, respectful, and compassionate. The truth can be told with love. Moreover, the truth needs to be spoken with love, because when it comes from a place of love, it has the power to heal and transform, not just to hurt or destroy. So practice expressing your truth consciously, choosing the right words, the right moment, but without failing to say it. You will also discover that you have something important to share with the world. It could be knowledge you have acquired through your experiences. It could be a unique perspective on a subject. It could simply be your life story that can inspire and help other people. Don't underestimate the value of your voice and your message. What may seem obvious or unimportant to you may be exactly what someone needs to hear to have the courage to change their own life. And as an Aries, you have a natural gift for inspiring action in people. When you speak from the heart, when you share your truth with passion and authenticity, people listen, connect, and feel motivated to also live their own truths. During 2025, don't be surprised if you find yourself in situations where you need to speak publicly, lead groups, or share your ideas with larger audiences. The universe will create these opportunities because it's time for your voice to be amplified. And even if that scares you, trust that you have everything you need within you. The right words will come, confidence will grow, and you'll realize you were always ready for this. You just needed the opportunity. Empowering your voice also means learning to stand up for yourself when necessary, setting clear boundaries, and saying no without guilt. You no longer need to accept inappropriate treatment. You no longer need to allow people to speak to you however they want or disrespect your values and needs. Your voice is your power, and when you use it consciously and intentionally, you shape your reality in incredible ways. Transformation 10. The manifestation of your deepest dreams. The 10th and final divine transformation that cosmic energy is bringing to you in 2025 is the real and concrete manifestation of the deepest dreams of your heart. Those dreams that you keep deep inside, that you sometimes don't even share with anyone because they seem too big, too impossible, too distant. These dreams are not in your heart by chance. They were planted there by your own soul even before you were born. They are part of your life project, goals that you set out to achieve in this incarnation. And 2025 is the year in which the perfect conditions align for these dreams to finally leave the realm of possibilities and enter the realm of physical reality. But let's be clear about one important thing. Manifestation is not magic in the sense that you simply think of something and it magically appears in your life without you doing anything. Manifestation is a process that involves energetic alignment, clarity of intention, inspired action, and unwavering faith. It's about you becoming the version of yourself that already lives the reality you desire, and then acting from that place. Throughout 2025, you will learn and practice how this process works. You will understand that your thoughts create your reality, but not on their own. Your thoughts need to be aligned with your emotions, your beliefs, your words, and especially your actions. When all these elements are in harmony, pointing in the same direction, manifestation happens almost inevitably. It's as if you are sending a clear and strong signal to the universe about what you want, and the universe responds by organizing people, circumstances, and opportunities to make it a reality. So, first you need to have absolute clarity about what you truly want. Not what other people want for you, not what society says you should want, but what your heart truly desires. And be specific. The clearer your vision, the easier it will be for the universe to deliver exactly that to you. Then you need to work on your limiting beliefs that tell you that you can't have what you want, that you don't deserve it, that it's impossible. These beliefs are like energetic blockages that prevent manifestation from happening. So, identify these beliefs and consciously work to transform them. Every time a limiting thought appears, question it. Replace it with a more expansive and empowering thought. Over time, your beliefs will change, and with them, your external reality will also change. The next step is to connect emotionally with your dreams. It's not enough to think about them in a cold and distant way. You need to feel the emotion of already living what you desire. You need to cultivate anticipatory gratitude, giving thanks as if you have already received it. You need to regularly visualize your life after your dreams have come true, with as much detail as possible. What your daily life is like, how you feel, what you do, who is with you. The more real you make this internally, the faster it will manifest externally. And then comes the most important part, inspired action. You need to do your part in the physical world. You need to take concrete steps towards your dreams, even if they are small steps at the beginning. The universe cannot help you if you are standing still waiting for everything to fall from the sky. But when you start moving, even with fear and uncertainty, the universe responds by moving mountains in your favor. Doors open, people appear, resources arrive, synchronicities happen. And you realize you're not alone on this journey, that invisible forces are working alongside you to realize your dreams. During 2025, you will witness manifestations that will surprise and move you. Things you've desired for years will finally come true. Dreams that seemed impossible will become reality in ways you never imagined possible. And each manifestation will strengthen your faith, will show you how powerful you are, how capable you are of creating your own reality. But always remember that the manifestation process respects divine timing. Sometimes you may think something should happen in a certain way or at a certain time, but the universe has a much greater vision than yours. It knows what's best for you, it knows when you're truly ready, it knows when all the pieces are in the right place. So trust the process even when you don't understand the timing, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Behind the scenes, everything is being perfectly prepared. We've reached the end of these powerful revelations about the 10 divine transformations that 2025 is bringing you. Each of these transformations is a gift from the universe, an opportunity to evolve, to grow, to become the most complete and authentic version of yourself. And the most beautiful thing is that all these transformations are interconnected, one feeding the other, creating a continuous process of evolution and awakening. Spiritual awakening leads you to emotional healing, which allows you to receive prosperity with more openness, which strengthens your true relationships, which gives you space to develop your talents, which improves your health, which brings you clarity about your purpose, which expands your consciousness, which empowers your voice, and which finally allows you to manifest your deepest dreams. Everything is perfectly orchestrated by the divine intelligence that governs the universe. Now it's up to you. The energies are available, the doors are open, the path is illuminated. But you need to have the courage to walk, to trust, to surrender to the transformation process. It won't always be easy. Some of these transformations will deeply challenge you, take you out of your comfort zone, and make you question everything. But each challenge is an opportunity for growth. Each difficulty is a chance to prove to yourself how strong and resilient you are. And you are never alone on this journey. The universe is with you, your spiritual guides are protecting and guiding you, and there is a community of souls going through similar transformations who can support you in this process. So my question for you is, are you ready to embrace these transformations? Are you willing to let go of the old to make room for the new? Do you have the courage to become who you truly came here to be? Leave a comment below telling me which of these 10 transformations resonated most strongly with you, which one you need most at this moment in your life. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any important messages the universe has to share with you. If these words touched your heart, if you felt this message was made especially for you, please also consider supporting the channel's work by becoming a subscriber. Your supportive energy makes all the difference and allows these messages to continue reaching people who need to hear exactly this. And always remember, you are much more powerful than you imagine. You are much more loved by the universe than you can comprehend. And you deserve all the wonderful blessings and transformations that are coming your way in 2025. Believe in this, trust in this, and allow the magic to happen. A hug to your heart, and until the next video.